she'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon.
She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlin Clark is capable of magical.
Knowing that before Caitlin was Rihanna and Diana and Sue and Rebecca and all of those, Dawn Staley as a player, where does it go? Can it continue to climb, and will it climb on the back of now Paige Bueckers?
For anyone questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, we now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
Everyone thinks they know what it takes to be a superstar. But what if the real story is hidden behind the numbers? Today, we go deep into the stunning revelation from Caitlin Clark's contract with the Indiana Fever, a detail so bold it could change the entire game of women's basketball. Stay with us, because this isn't just about one player. This is about the future of the league. What exactly was leaked? Why did it blow up? And what does it mean for Clark and the WNBA? We break it all down.
And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 million.
Clark snags another honor. She's made the Forbes 30 under 30 list. Clark, who is just 22 years old, is the only professional women's basketball player on this list.
Let's rewind. Caitlin Clark, standout at the Iowa Hawkeyes, broke records, broke expectations, and entered the WNBA as the #1 pick in 2024. Her impact? Massive. The so-called Clark effect saw jersey sales, attendance, and media attention explode. The Indiana Fever bet big. They drafted her, and with that came sky-high hopes.
Higher than the NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it, and I was like, this can't be right, because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,530.
These are some of the comments right here. She doesn't need to play for that whack job. She should just buy a rival league. Exactly. Caitlin getting that type of bag. CC probably isn't this vindictive, but if it was me, if they wanted me outside, I'll demand a full retraction and apology from Gino for his comments on the Dan Patrick Show, which we'll get to that in a hot second.
Here's the bombshell. According to multiple reports and social media leaks, Caitlin Clark's contract with the Fever includes a provision for enhanced travel accommodations, personalized support staff, and holistic development resources, far beyond the standard WNBA rookie deal.
So Gino Auriemma talked about Caitlin Clark again.
If you're a college player and you're a great college player, like Caitlin was, the delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP at a WNBA.
Insiders say the deal allows her to choose travel arrangements that maximize recovery time, a dedicated mental performance coach, nutritionist team, and even input into her schedule. For context, typical rookie contracts in the WNBA are minimal when compared to this level of bespoke support. CF her agent's public critique. She will never be paid what she's worth.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark.
The basketball. Watch Caitlin Clark, left side. She doesn't even look at her. Waves her hand as if to say, I don't care about you. I'm not defending you.
This isn't just a contract. It's a precedent. A top rookie deal that redefines what a star athlete can demand and receive in the WNBA. What does it mean?
We look at player salaries. People wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
It was a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another.
Caitlin Clark hasn't been immune to controversy. There have been critics who say she's more media phenomenon than team player. Some have questioned whether her game transitions to the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time.
Whatever really happens with Caitlin Clark, I would say her big thing is to be ready for the WNBA season. And people are like, why? She's only making $70,000 in the WNBA. What is the point of her worrying about that league rather than trying to push for other leagues and other ways of making more money?
Inside the WNBA, franchises are watching closely. The Indiana Fever themselves called the deal a bold step toward redefining excellence. Yet some executives whispered, if Clark sets the standard, every team will have to follow or be left behind. For Caitlin Clark, this is a defining moment. She's not just a player. She's now a brand, a movement. This contract detail gives her access to tools many simply don't get, but it also raises expectations. So, what happens next? Will other WNBA stars demand similar deals? Will franchises restructure how they invest in players? Will Clark's deal become a blueprint or a one-off? Caitlin Clark just pulled back the curtain on her contract, on her value, on the future of women's basketball. What this means is bigger than basketball. It's about athletes demanding worth, franchises investing fully, and a league expanding its vision. Caitlin Clark, the unstoppable force who redefined women's basketball, has just shocked the entire sports world once again. But this time, it's not about her jaw-dropping logo threes or record-smashing college stats. No, it's about what's hidden inside her WNBA contract with the Indiana Fever. A recently leaked detail has everyone talking, from analysts and fans to former players and executives. The revelation proves one thing beyond doubt. Caitlin Clark is changing the game on and off the court. According to sources close to the Fever organization, Clark's contract includes a groundbreaking set of clauses never before seen in women's basketball. We're talking enhanced travel accommodations, personal training staff, dedicated nutritionists, mental performance coaches, and a degree of flexibility that would make even top NBA stars jealous. But that's just the beginning. Her deal also reportedly allows her to structure her schedule around major sponsorship obligations, something unheard of for a rookie player. This isn't just a salary agreement. It's a full-blown power statement, showing the world that Caitlin Clark knows her worth and isn't afraid to demand it. Fans were stunned when the story broke. Some praised her for blazing a trail for future players, calling it a well-deserved evolution after years of women athletes being undervalued. Others questioned whether this level of privilege might create tension among teammates, especially in a league known for tight salary caps and strict equality clauses. But make no mistake, this move didn't come out of nowhere. Clark has been building this level of influence since her Iowa days, when she became the face of college basketball, drawing record-breaking TV ratings and single-handedly boosting arena attendance. Her transition to the WNBA didn't just bring her talent. It brought millions of new fans, media coverage, and sponsorship deals that instantly elevated the Fever franchise. With that kind of power, it's no surprise that Indiana was willing to bend traditional rules to keep their star happy and supported. And yet, behind the celebration lies controversy. Reports have surfaced suggesting that other players, including veterans who've spent years in the league, are quietly frustrated by the favoritism Clark receives. Some insiders claim her special treatment is creating silent friction within the locker room, while others insist that Clark's leadership and humility have earned her every bit of what she's getting. Still, this leaked detail exposes a bigger truth. The WNBA is changing, and Caitlin Clark is at the center of that transformation. She's not just a player. She's a brand, a media magnet, and a symbol of the league's future. Every time she steps on the court, the cameras follow, the seats fill, and the ratings climb. Her contract reflects that reality, and for the first time ever, it shows that women's basketball is beginning to treat its stars like global icons, not just athletes. Beyond the money and perks, though, this league speaks to something much deeper, a shift in how female athletes are valued, respected, and protected. Caitlin Clark's contract could set the blueprint for future negotiations across the league, giving players more control over their health, recovery, and personal growth. It's a bold reminder that the WNBA is stepping into a new era, one defined by empowerment, business savvy, and star power. For young girls watching at home, this isn't just about a contract. It's about possibility. Caitlin Clark is showing them that if you dominate your craft, break the limits, and refuse to settle, you can reshape an entire industry. Whether this leaked detail was intentional or not, one thing's clear: Caitlin Clark has changed the conversation. She's not waiting for the league to evolve. She's forcing it to. And as debates rage, critics speculate, and fans celebrate, the basketball world stands on the edge of a new chapter, one written by a 22-year-old phenom who knows exactly what she's worth and refuses to let anyone underestimate her again.